The next feature they have on Cura here is for per model settings and then also the support blocker. So first, per model settings. This is an easy one to kind of use a little bit, but it's the normal mode is our stayed the most. Then you can hover. The next one is print as support. So if you are really detailed and your crazy students are amazing at designing things, you can design things that have printed supports and not just use a support maker on Cura. You can modify the settings for overlaps, and you can also do not support overlaps. So it's kind of an interesting thing. But you can definitely select the settings. Most of the time, if you're a beginner, you will stay in normal mode, so you won't have to worry about this feature. But I figured I'd explain it anyway. The next one is a support blocker. This one's rather interesting because you could have multiple items on this print bed, and maybe some of them will print just fine without supports. But if you were needed to block the supports, you could block the supports and you could put where you block them at. You noticed what I did was I selected this and then I selected where I would block those supports. So I clicked over here on support blocker, and then now I'm selecting on the item where it's going to block the supports. So I'm drawing on the item where it's actually not going to put supports in. I haven't used this terribly much, so my success is not as high as somebody else's, but it could be a feature you might use with your students.